it's truly been an amazing journey. I've learned a lot.
I don't think there's a community in North Carolina that has not been affected by the opioid crisis.
Are your officers seeing results in the community?
Yeah, I think we, early on we were starting to get calls of individuals who had overdosed. There was a particular incident where we got a call one night that there was a car that had ran into the brick building on the back of Walmart. When we got there, the individual had overdosed. He still had the needle in his arm. And so those kind of calls had started to increase a little bit, but we've seen hardly any now, at least in our community. And so that's been good. Our first year that we tracked everybody that came through, we had a 40% reduction in property crimes that were associated with substance use disorder. So all of that has been a positive for us.
I am optimistic. And again, Waynesville is its own unique place. What works out here in the mountains of Western North Carolina may not work in Fayetteville and vice versa. But based on what we see in other communities, we think that it can be successful. And again, when you look at the map of the state of North Carolina and you look at those counties that are affected, it may not be the most urban centers that you would think of as being the highest rate of addiction, the highest rate of drug use. It's often the most rural counties. So again, we've got to think outside the box. We've got to do something different. We've got to get outside our comfort zones. Again, I've been a police officer for a long time, and this initially was a concept that was out of my comfort zone. But I am optimistic about doing something different because I don't want to use this term that's real cliche, but I've finally come to the realization that we are not going to wrest our way out of every single problem. And looking at this crisis, I don't think that we're going to wrest our way out of the opioid crisis. So we've got to look at what we can do as law enforcement, individual officers and agencies to help stop this problem.
I think people that walk in the door here, they have come to know through word of mouth that what we say we're going to deliver. And even if we run up against a roadblock, I think we've built up such a resource that we can just open another door for them. Whereas if somebody came in here and I said, I'm sorry, I can't send you to detox because I can't tie up the resources, or it's too far away, or just come up with a lot of different reasons. Another simple one is we're a very small department. It's 17 police officers that work here. My lobby is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. If you show up at 7:30 at night, or like last night when I came out at 10 o'clock, if I said come back tomorrow morning or Monday morning at 8 o'clock, then the word's going to get out that you're not really trying to help people because they're not going to show back up. You have to be able to engage them when they're ready right then. So there's a very small window. So it takes a level of commitment to be able to do what you say you're going to do when it's needed to be done. And that's something that I think we were fully prepared to do when we first started this and have continued to do that.